Hi guys, welcome to a new 7 days to die tips and tricks tutorial video. I will show you today, I will speak about actually farming, how to do that, where to spend some points, which will help you in the intellect skill tree, and also how to craft some food, how to get the seeds, how to plant them. Well, I will cover all this. I will recommend you first to subscribe because I post very often tips and tricks and guides about 7 days to die, which really help you out in this journey. And also sometimes I post some gameplays. I have a hi chicken. I have a series called Lone Wolf in which I'm not allowed to use the trader. I will recommend to watch that. And also I will leave the playlist, the link of the playlist down below in the video with all the tips and tricks guides I posted on YouTube. Now guys, we'll get the ball rolling. Let me park my motorcycle right here, and this is the item which you'll need because you can't plant the seed on the normal ground. It's not like in Minecraft where you have a hole, a special hole. You just do something, the magic on the ground, and you can plant there the seed. No. You will need a farming plot, and to get that you will have to craft it, either buy it. Sometimes you will find it by looting, but I will assume that you're not a lucky looter. Now also these are all the seeds in the game. You have the mushroom spore seed, the oak seed, the pines, the blue spruce seed, which are trees. The mushroom, you can eat that. You have the blueberry seed, the coffee seed, yucca seed, cotton seed, which I'm not recommending you to plant this one because you can find it on fields. The goldenrod, the same. You can plant whatever the heck you want, but you can find it very often everywhere. The super corn, which is very rare. The hope seed, then don't plant it. Pumpkin seed, potato seed, which is very helpful. The corn seed, which is very helpful. And this plant, don't plant it, okay? You can find it almost at every corner. Now let's spin the ball. Let's open the skill tree. Let me show you where to put the points if you want. It's not really necessary. Farm. We'll have to find not perception, strength, fortitude, yes, and living of the land. If you will upgrade this skill tree, let's say you want to unlock the first one, which is the gatherer. You'll double the harvest of the wild of planted crops, seeds, and flower decorative plants like goldenrod, aloe, yucca, however, and farm plots. The most important thing here, farm plots cost 30% less to craft. The second one, you can craft seeds for berries and vegetables, 50% chance of harvesting one additional crop, and also farm plots cost 50% less. The third one, triple the harvest of wild planted crops. So you will have to upgrade this skill tree only if you want. You will have some bonuses as I read you, but it's not necessary. Let me show you what do you need to craft a farming plot. You will need 4 wood, 10 rotten flesh, 25 pieces of nitrate powder, and 100 pieces of clay soil, a bunch of. Now, how to get the nitrate powder? Well, you will have to find some ores, and they are usually marked with white on the map. Let's go really quick. It's that's a very cool tip. If you don't have to like die, please. I'll recommend you when you need a new ore, just have a look on the map on the areas that you discovered, and they are marked with a specific color. The nitrate powder is marked with white, the iron is marked with orange, coal is marked with black. So this is the nitrate powder. You will need a bunch of to craft farming plots. It's much more easier to get the nitrate powder this way than harvesting bodies. So yeah, and the rotten flesh, the sad part is that you will need to harvest the bodies. Either you can get the rotten flesh by oh, that's a rabbit. That's a rabbit. Also, dogs will give you like a ton of rotten flesh, and vultures. These are the ways to get rotten flesh, nitrate powder. The clay soil, you will have to dig the ground. The wood, yeah, I'm sure you know you have to cut down some trees, and that's the cost of the farming plots. Let me place some. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. I will leave only my pistol in the hotbar and my pipe. Okay, well, I can throw up the knife and my pipe button. Let's go with the blueberry, the coffee seed. I'll have only the yucca. I will leave those plants. No, thank you. The corn, potatoes, very important. The super corn, hop seed, no, thank you. The pumpkin seed, yes. And the mushrooms, not really now, but I'll explain to you where to plant them. You stop jumping. You can plant the mushrooms in the farming plots. You'll have to plant them on some walls. Alright, feeling much better now. So I'll plant the pumpkin, the super corn, the normal corn, potatoes, this yucca, coffee, and the blueberry, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. Also, as I told you, these are the seeds for the trees. I'll put one here, and the last one right here. You will have to wait, they'll grow eventually. Now, you will have to wait for them to grow up. There is nothing from so far from which I know until now, until this update, which can affect your plants to grow faster. You will have to place a lot of farming plots, and eventually you will have to visit them every day, and you will see when a plant is fully grown. And by harvesting, you'll just have to hit that. I'll show you right now. Let me clear one of the hotbar, and you will have to punch. But there is a chance in which the plant will not broke, as in this scenario. But as you will upgrade the living of the land skill tree, you'll get some benefits. Now, to be honest with you, does it really worth it? The time in 7 days to die to craft, to make a farm? Well, I don't know. It depends to you. What do you like to make in a game? I mean, the purpose of the game is to have fun. And now it's up to everyone where you can find, or where the person can find the fun in. In my opinion, it's worth it if you have that. You don't need to have a big farm. You can have like 10 plots. You don't have to go really crazy with that. Also, one more tip when it comes to farming, there are some items called farm bundles. To get them, you will have to do some missions to accomplish some tasks at the trader, and they will be like as a reward. Also, there is a chance you can find them by looting, and they will give you like some random seeds, some random materials about farming. So let's open up the farm bundle 01, and that just gave me like 3 farm plots, a coffee seed, a yucca seed, and this stupid red flower. What about the farm bundle 02, when that gave me just an aloe vera seed and a blueberry seed and 3 farming plots? What about the farm bundle 03? 3 more farming plots, some more extra seeds, and that's it. A potato, a super corn, and a pumpkin one. What about seeds? How to get them? Well, let's search the corn right now, and as you can see, to craft cornmeal, which you can eat, you can craft them using ear of corn, and you can get that by harvesting the corn. Grab the seed. You will need to put a point into the living land or to find the recipe of the seed. But to craft one, you will need 5 pieces of ear of corn. What about the blueberry? The blueberry seed is the same. It requires the recipe of the blueberry seed or to put a point into the living of the land, and it costs 5 blueberries. And there are a lot of recipes about food in 7 days to die that requires farming. I mean, look at this gumbo stew, and it requires a point into the master chef and the recipe of the stew itself, and it costs large beef ratio, a can of peas, a can of stock, animal fat, boiled water, the hobo stew. It requires rotten flesh, potato, ear of corn, animal fat, boiled water. The meat stew, it requires raw meat, potatoes, ear of corn, animal fat. The vegetable stew, it requires potatoes, ear of corn, mushrooms, and boiled water. It costs more than to eat the beef ratio itself, but will gives you more hunger points. That's the benefits of farming and crafting your own food. Now let's speak about mushrooms. Mushrooms, well, they can be planted only on walls, and I would recommend it to plant them inside your base or in your basement, and you'll have to wait until they are grown. They'll be bigger, and the same way with the crops, you'll have to punch them, oh, not the wall, and you will harvest them. I just got my seed back, and also to craft the mushroom seed, you will need like 5 mushrooms and 2 pieces of clay soil. Farming, it's like another source of food. Hey chicken, it's working if you have some points maybe into the living of the land. Me personally, on my main map, I have created a farm, and I think I visit that every 3 or 4 days to harvest the crops. Guys, if this video helped you or you just found something new, don't forget to smash the like button. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I will answer to all of them. In this video, I try to be very short and straight to the point, to the subject, to help you to answer your main question. I wish you the greatest day possible. Have a nice day.